Gentlemen, welcome to the quarter-final stages of the Ladbrokes Players Championship Finals, brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation, live on ITV Sport, as we welcome the millions of viewers joining us around the world to Butlins Minehead! Time to meet the players. Ladies and gentlemen, a winner of 2 PDC ranking events. He is the World Lakeside Champion and the World Masters Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bullet, Stephen Bunting! Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, into his first PDC televised quarter-final. A winner of a PDC ranking event, Noppert and Noppert!
Driver. I wonder whether he can deliver his first ever PDC semi-final. To talk us through this one, it's Chris Mason and Stuart Pike.
Yeah, thanks, Jackie. And Mason and I looking very, very smart for finals day, unlike our erstwhile colleagues, Messrs Rawlings and Warriner. And we're looking forward to this, aren't we?
We are.
We can't call this one.
No, we're split. 50-50. It's a genuine pick a match. I was impressed with both, so I think it's whoever gets out of the gate the quickest.
Well, Danny Noppert has had a storming first year. Fabulous first year in the PDC. Won his tour card at the European Q School in Germany in January, and has just gone from strength to strength. And he has time on his side. Will be a major player for years to come, I think, in the realms of the Professional Darts Corporation. As for Stephen Bunting, well, I like to call him the Renaissance man. Not the Bullet, the Renaissance man, because he's come back from being on the verge of quitting to playing some really good stuff. The darts that we know that he can.
Still
crucially for him as well, Chris, and you know this, playing with a smile on his face. I mean, you've had your problems, you know, away from the hockey, mental health issues. No secret. Stephen Bunting's had the same. I think we all have them to a certain extent, but you know how difficult it can be, and the fact that he's come out the other side.
Well, very much like James Wade. It's quite incredible. For me, it was a case of it just had to end because it was too debilitating. But yeah, I'm impressed with Noppert. He first came to my attention when he made the final. He pushed Glenn Durrant very hard in that Lakeside final a couple of years ago. And I remember Bunting when he was winning the BDO youth titles at Lakeside many moons ago. He's 33 now and still very much a force. Bit early.
The winner to play Daryl Gurney in the semi-finals. How good was Gurney?
Oh, outstanding.
Survived match darts against Ryan Searle. Thought his tournament was over.
How often have we seen that in recent weeks, and then they go on to win it?
Absolutely. think
not recent weeks. The start of the year was like that with Rob Cross.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, Searle had 3 clear darts at tops to win. I think Gurney had put his darts in his pocket.
He hit double one, right in the corner next to the double tops, and then came down and just missed double 19.
As we saw a month or so ago, James Wade, the master of taking your chances when your opponent misses, with those back-to-back wins in Dortmund and Vienna.
Absolutely. Your name's on pot, lad.
96.
Yeah, Danny Noppert, 27 years of age. Chris mentioned that Lakeside final, runner-up to Glen Durham.
I like the way he plays. There's no drama. He just stands there and gets on with it. Mechanically, the throw looks
59.
very good.
Quiet start, fair to say.
Well, after that first quarter-final with Gurney, the crowd are just gathering their breath.
Yeah. Kind of hush in the auditorium. 5,000 people will be here later on. And we've still got Anderson and Van Gerwen to come.
We did suggest on Friday that top half of the draw was wide open, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The luck of the draw. And it's important.
Well, another one of those. That's a perfectly placed start for Noppert. Double 14.
120.
I thought he'd get it. Those first 2 darts were so good.
Clean, weren't they?
And this to break early on. His finishing, you know, and his win over Peter Wright was absolutely terrific.
And they were all done under pressure, weren't they? Just kept under the cosh. Yeah, important tournament. What an important couple of weeks for Daryl Gurney to try and retain his Premier League place. And if he makes the final here and has a good run at the Worlds, they're good. Wait, could possibly win it here, of course. They're in an awkward situation because who are they going to leave out?
137.
Yeah, Noppert getting going. Bunting just scraping past Richard North. Just got past Madders Radmer. Just got past Peter Wright. And just pretty perfect on the treble 20. Yeah, he won his game 6-5, 6-4 and 10-9. And he's here to tell the tale.
57.
Got some bullets along the way.
Noppert, 6-3 winner over Roby John Rodriguez. Survived a match dart against Mervyn King to win a last leg decider. And then was simply terrific in swiping aside the challenge of Krzysztof Ratajski 10-4.
Yeah, huge win for him, that.
140. Didn't require 128.
Once Ratajski had got past Adrian Lewis
And Gerwin Price.
and Gerwin Price, I was thinking, well, this is the man in that section of the draw.
Double 19 for Noppert. Go on then. Well, he's missed double 14 for a 148 and he's missed the ball for a 167.
And only by a fraction. He could find himself 2-0 down.
20.
Although he missed, I don't have a problem with that. That's where he's happy. Bunting is happy on 16s and 8s. Double 12 for Noppert to level. Should be a good guide.
Game showing the second leg.
Correct.
Danny Noppert. Third leg, Danny to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, although I mean, probably 90% of players would go straight for double 9. You say Bunting is very confident at the moment on his finishing on 8s and 16s, so why not go that way?
He's very confident because that split sometimes under pressure can be a lot harder than it appears. We've seen so many people miss the big number.
100.
Yeah, what a year for Danny Noppert though. Won his tour card way back in January. Already won nigh on £72,000 in his first year, his first 10 months as a PDC professional. Got up to 53 in the world in 10 months. If he wins here, he goes into the world's top 50. That's a fantastic achievement in such a short space of time.
Well, there's a run in the Worlds, and who knows how far he will climb.
Will they have to go everywhere together?
58.
That looks rather complicated.
Could be awkward.
Beer will evaporate by the time they've sat down.
121.
Yeah, Johnny Clayton and Gary Anderson, followed by Michael Van Gerwen against birthday boy Steve Lennon.
Yeah, happy birthday. 25 today. 25.
You require 140.
Well, he's gone close, as you've said, Stu, on those two big finishes. I wonder if he'll go close on this one. Another one of those for double 12.
Third time lucky. Incredible three legs.
419's ball. 619's double six.
120. You require 24.
Oh, double six it is now for Noppert.
Game shown, the third leg.
Well done, last dart in hand. Incredible three legs. We've just seen Bunting miss double six for a 126. Leg one, Noppert missing double 14 for 148. Leg two, he missed the ball for 167. And he just missed double 12 for 144.
Pace won't particularly suit Bunting. He's coping okay so far. He's 10 points in front in the averages and one leg behind. 97 for Bunting. 87.5 for Noppert. I don't think you could make Noppy stroppy.
140.
He's one of the few dart players that would make a great poker player, I think. Those eyes give nothing away.
No.
60.
Ice cool. Won a Players' Championship event in Dublin in September. His breakthrough win in the PDC.
Don't give them away, Stu.
I'll tell you what, as well at the World Championship, he'll be one a lot of the top players will want to avoid. Because he regularly produces darts like that. He will be a really dangerous floater in that World Championship draw.
Once you win the first ranking event and everybody's there, it just gives you just so much confidence and so much belief. Ball.
$39.
You would feel Bunting probably has to get this. Double 16, it's the way he wants to go.
Only a whisker away.
For 3-1. Again, should be a good guide.
Yep.
Game shown, the
three on the spin for the Dutchman.
Break of throw.
Danny to throw first.
The third break of throw of this match already.
Yeah, not a lot ruffles him. He won his 3 matches all over on stage 2 over the last couple of days. Come over to the big stage. Of course, used to the big stage experience.
Yeah, he's played in a lot of the Euro Tour. Yeah,
well the Euro Tour events, absolutely.
A lot of them Euro Tour events, there's more people there than there is at this event. There's more people at those than sometimes there is at the Worlds. Of course, that one in Germany, 21, well, nearly 22,000 for a Euro Tour, or a World Series, wasn't it?
Will come down Noppert, block a dart on the treble 20.
130.
Great switch.
May as well fill it up then.
140.
Bunting up around 98, which is what he was the entirety of the match against Peter Wright last night.
We'll have to switch. Gotta come down.
He's risking it.
Oh, well, what a shot. What a brave dart that was. Got his rewards. My, oh my. The reason he went there, of course, to make sure he left a finish, but that second dart was hanging on.
Now you require 87.
Bravery rewarded.
And this
Even got a nod of approval from Chris Mason.
This is for full one. He may go 20 ball, yep. He's had a look. I think he's going for it.
62. Leaving to require 140.
Well, he's just missed 3 ton plus finishes, and in the last 2 legs, he's just missed bull finishes.
That's unlucky.
Noppert will return to make it 4-1.
60.
Bunting, remember,
And
took
you
the opening
require
leg
25.
against the darts. Is that kind?
13.
Well, it looked to be going in, didn't it? You could just see the slight flicker of the first dart.
Yep.
A chance I feel Bunting has to take. Oh, dearie me.
Worst start possible.
64.
Now, frustration for
And
Stephen
you
Bunting.
require 12.
Finishing against Peter Wright was exceptional. That's 3 darts he's missed. 4 darts he's missed.
There's a big
6.
swallow
5
there as
darts
well.
for 4-1. Is that a big moment?
16.
3 in hand, all at double 8, and we know he likes it over there for 3-2 and a break back.
Well, that should have been a gimme. That should have been a gimme for Stephen Bunting. Straight for it or 2-2-2.
Oh, now this is awkward. Sat up. If you're going to go at it on one of them doubles, you've got to go straight at it and try and get inside with that first dart.
Scrappy leg, could be a vital leg though.
Game shown the fifth
Bunting
round.
pinches it, a real steal on double 1. Right before the break, Bunting goes in, the happy man. He knows it. Noppert had a nightmare. He missed 7 darts for 4-1, and we're back on track. The Dutchman leading 3-2. Minehead for the UK Open finals and the Players' Championship finals. And the darts fans continue to impress. 5,000 tickets sold for each session over the weekend. Finals day here at the 11th staging of the Players' Championship. The 7th, would you believe, here at Butlins in Minehead. We've already seen Darren Gurney through, a convincing winner, 10-2 over Chris Dobie. And he will play the winner of this, Noppert and Bunting.
103.91 in that performance against Dobie for Gurney.
And look at that 177 from Bunting. Obviously, back in the zone. Noppert missing 7 darts for a 4-1 lead. And I wonder if we'll reflect more on that in half an hour's time.
It's the qualifiers today for one of the ladies to compete in the World Championships. Anastasia won the rest of the world qualifier, but it's the UK one today. 153 ladies turned up. Lisa Ashton is yet to average under 75 in her 3 match wins and has been up around 88. She's into the last 16.
Yeah, Lisa
along with
Ashton,
her daughter, Daniela.
Yeah, Fallon Sherrick, Deja Hedman, Lorraine Winstanley. Probably the 4 favourites to join Anastasia at the Ali Pali. Yeah, good leg this from Bunting, possible 11 or 12 darter.
Gone back, regrouped, reset.
Noppert has gone backwards. It does prey on the mind though, doesn't it? It does prey on the mind when
Missed
you
opportunities, yeah.
Well, it was 4-1. It was 4-1 and real control after he lost the opening leg. Bunting here, 12 darter, 12 darter, 3 apiece, we're level.
There you at double 12.
That's right. UK Open, back here in March.
All it is 95 days away. No, it does at the time.
UK Open finals. Crazy, crazy weekend.
And this is the final darts champion of 2018 will be crowned
Tonight, yep.
tonight.
58.
The first world champion of 2019 won't be too far away. Will it be a new name? How did he get that through there?
Well, a great chance for someone. We were mentioning earlier that Noppert will go into the world's top 50 if he beats Bunting here. Bunting himself is very much on the rise again, up to 18 in the world. Knocking on the door of that world's top 16 once more, Stephen Bunting, and, you know, where he really should be.
Again, he's finding those gaps. Potential 12 dart leg again. Off the break. .93 left, so treble 19 to need 36.
177.
Well, how good was that?
Surely would do a big finish.
Yeah, how good was that from Noppert? How good is this from Bunting? Wow, look at that. 3 legs on the spin. What a finish. And what a time to do it. And what a body blow for Danny Noppert.
Well, Noppy won 3 on the spin. And Bunty's replied, but off of that break, he's gone out and back-to-back 12 dart legs.
Talk about his darts. 12 gram darts. I mean, they literally are as light as feathers. How on earth can you play with 12? Obviously he does, but 12 gram darts.
And there's no actual grip on the dart. They're completely smooth.
Yeah, the old favourites, but they've done the trick for Stephen Bunting down the years. Different player, isn't he?
He's
Different
tried
player.
a variation of that dart, hasn't he? And it didn't quite work
Yeah.
out for him. I think that's where the trouble stemmed from.
Well, back-to-back 12 dart legs, but just as important was the double one he hit to win the 5th leg. They all count the same. Your darts when you used to play 20 grams?
22, Eric Bristow.
Look at this, 12, and possibly 11 or 12 again. What a turnaround. All after hitting a simple double one. Well, not simple, but
Well,
you know
whatever
what
he
I mean.
said to himself in that break, it's worked.
133.
Good thinking there from Danny to need 132. Double 12.
Ah, 12, 12, 11. 4 legs on the spin. Brilliant, Mr. Bunting. Brilliant.
World-class spell. It's 4 legs on the spin, and 3 of them in 12 or less.
Interesting, obviously the biggest achievement of his career so far is winning the Lakeside title, Stephen Bunting, but he still today rates the best performance of his career came the very next year at the European Championship. You remember he beat Phil Taylor in the last leg decider in Mulheim, I think it was. But he still rates that as the best performance that he's put in. Bunting, you know, this is, for him, a best performance in a TV major for over 3 years. To reach the quarterfinals here for over 3 years, and that just puts into perspective where he was, where he's been, where he is, and where he hopes to be.
Where he's going. Good response here by Danny. Potential 12-dart leg of his own.
100. Danny require 100.
May go bullseye first dart because Bunting's on 220. That leaves 96, so treble 20.
Well, just to put an end to the Bunting run, 4 legs on the spin, double 1, and then 12, 12, 11.
Well, if we can get into this second break,
Noppert, you know, he's missed 15 darts at double, Chris.
Yep.
And the more you miss, the more you think about it.
It's infectious.
And the more you think about the misses, and the more you miss. Vicious circle, isn't it?
Treble 20 ball. He would have hit it as well.
95. Danny require 20.
Pressure, real pressure on Noppert here.
He needs to stop the rot, doesn't he? Oh, it should be a good marker for him. Dear.
Never looked likely, never looked confident.
This is
And losing that 5th leg, I'm sorry, we can now officially call it a game changer, because losing that 5th leg has completely changed the game and knocked Danny Noppert for 6.
What did he have?
Stephen Bunting records his 6th leg, 6-3, 5 on the spin.
What did he have? 1 dart at the ball and then 1 double 12 and then chased it all the way around, didn't he, to double 3?
7 darts to go 4-1 up, and he really was played beautifully. Here we are in the, what is it, the 10th leg, and Noppert's already missed 20 darts at double.
So, a leg and a bit.
134.
Talk a little bit more about the averages now as we are into the 10th leg, and it's Stephen Bunting, 100.49. Danny Noppert down at 90.90.
96.
6 from 16 on the doubles for Stephen, 38%. As you said, Stu, just 3 from 23. Missed 20 darts at doubles, 13% for Danny Noppert, and that's where he finds himself. 6-3 behind. First to 10. 1 more break at the end of this leg, and then we play through to the winner.
140.
At the moment, it's looking like it's all Bunting.
Who'd have thought a little old double 1 would be so vital?
83.
Such a game changer, but it's the way.
Bunting will be out for Bunting.
I used that line yesterday, mate.
Did you? Great lines.
But he's played well, 100 average.
Well, when you're sort of 10 legs into a match and you're averaging 100, that's class. Fill it up.
Yeah, keep going.
140. Danny require 170.
Treble 20, button. Not happening now. So Bunty will come back.
He only had a 170, didn't he? In his win over Chris Dobie.
Nearly hit 2, didn't he?
Stephen, you require 48.
For 6 consecutive legs.
Not bad.
Well, that wasn't in the script.
No.
112.
We're going to have another key moment.
Game shot in the
Well,
center.
that might just turn this game on its head. We shall see. Double one from Bunting in the fifth leg just before the first break. A top plus finish from Noppert after Bunting missed dart to go 7-3 up. Still all to play for. Darryl Gurney awaits in the Players' Championship semi-finals, and Bunting leads 6-4. Danny Noppert somehow got himself back into it.
22 events culminated in the 64 players qualifying for this one. 22 different players' championship events up and down the country, Wigan, Barnsley. And incredibly, over all those events, their average, Danny Noppert 92.05, Stephen Bunting 92.08. Couldn't be any closer.
Thought it was a bit warm to wear your stats anorak in the commentary box.
A little bit of stat trumps, if you like.
Not too much to separate them here as well.
No, exactly that. That was
two significant legs just before each break. Bunting taking out double one to deny Noppert a 4-1 lead, and Bunting missing 2 darts to go 7-3 up, and Noppert taking out 112.
And he stopped the whole of a run of...
Well, it would have been six on the spin.
Yeah, 6 winning legs without reply. But he came out firing from the first break. Level 140 to leave double 12 his favourite.
That's a really good dart.
Very.
Gambled on the treble 20 when the option of the treble 18.
Didn't have a lot to aim at either there. Just that spot on the right or left-hand corner.
Well, that will happen. That will happen with Bunting if he gets a deflection off his dart because they are so light.
Yep.
Double 8 to get within 1. I'll just aim for that. Aim for that dart. Ooh.
Got more twists and turns than the road home. The road out of Minehead. 2 treble 19s, ball. Noppert will be back then.
85. That he requires
3 darts, double 8, 6-5. 7 breaks of throw already in this match.
Game shot.
Oh, wow, last dart in hand. He's missed 24 darts at double, Danny Noppert, but he's back within 1.
You won't see that stat very often. 11 legs played, only 1 behind, and you've got a 17% checkout.
Except when you're playing.
Yeah.
As we say, fine margins.
Yep.
135.
Oh, good response.
That's his 3rd of the match. Danny Noppert has 2 himself. That was an incredible stat in that Gurney match. Averaged nearly 104 and only hit 2 180s. Don't see that very often over a match of that length. Big score here would get Bunting thinking.
Well, Noppert's left 86 after 9.
Plenty of options
Bunting
here.
a few more.
Misses the treble 20. He's still got a chance. Treble 18 ball should stay there. If he hits the treble, it leaves double 16. Danny Noppert will be over there now with this throw.
Yep, remember Stephen Bunting had darts for 7-3. Noppert throwing to make it 6 apiece. An 11-dart leg. We're level despite the Dutchman missing 24 darts at double. Strange old game.
Yep, 6 from 30 attempts, and he's still averaging 94. And he's in the match at 6 apiece.
Well, there's 2 significant moments. The first one turned the match in Bunting's favour. The second one has turned the match back in Noppert's.
He's gone back favourite for the match because Bunty will have to find a break of throw where Noppert, 4 holds of throw. He's into the semi-final.
Not that it will be anywhere near at the front of their minds, but £12,500 guaranteed for getting this far. That goes up to 23,000 for reaching the semi-finals. So.
And a place in the Grand Slam, isn't it, for the winner and the runner-up?
Yep. 100,000 for the winner. 40,000 for the runner-up later on.
Not sure you could survive on it, Mikey, but sure the players get by.
Bills to pay, Mace. Bills to pay.
All these fancy suits. Don't get them off the peg, I know.
Yeah. A wife with expensive tastes and 4 children. And bills to pay. 6 apiece, first to 10 to take on Gurney.
Can find another treble. He's in control of this leg.
And it turns
again.
Yeah.
Bunting continues to hold this 100+ average as well, Stu. It's impressive.
Is it going to turn again?
6th of the match, 3 apiece.
He's already taken out 121 on double 14 earlier. Noppert here. This will be 4 legs on the spin. 1 dart. 1 dart. And 1 dart this time is all it takes.
And Noppert went 1 down, 1-3 on the spin. Then Bunting won 5 on the spin. And now Noppert has won 4 on the spin.
And Bunting has hit 3 180s in the last 4 legs.
And he's lost all of them.
$57.
94.01 average for Noppert, 101.87 for Bunty. Actual scoring phase of the match, there's very little in it. 100 pluses, 17 to 15 in favour of Noppert. 140s, 13 to 12 in favour of Bunting. Full 3 in favour of Bunting in the 180s. 7 from 31 on the doubles for Noppert. And 32 plus tons each. It could be more level, but there's some difference in the averages. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
That was risky. Unnecessarily stayed there, could have switched. Played safe.
96.
So 6 starts at least here for Bunting to level things up. That leaves 70. He likes double 8, double 16, so 18 should be the shot.
94.
Leaves 52. Can't leave a finish. 20 double 16 then for Bunty for 7 apiece, and it's a best of 5. Slight adjustment.
Game shown the full
And she goes.
Well, he relishes it. He really does.
Danny to throw
He's had
first.
3
Game on.
big battles, Bunting, thus far.
That's the
Richard North, 6'5". Matters Rasmus, 6'4". You're right. 10-9. Noppert makes it 4 apiece on the 180s.
That's the confidence he'll take, though, because he's come through those tough matches, and he'll be just thinking to himself, well, what a reply. What a riposte from Bunting. The 9th 180 of the contest.
And 6 in the last 5 legs. Is it going to be 7? Wonderful. 180, 180, 180.
Chance
Danny
for the 9.
Noppert, yeah, with a
96.
chance to make some history.
We recently seen one from Dimitri, didn't we?
Oh dear.
That could be costly. Bunty can find a 140 or a 137. A nice moment there from Stephen.
Danny require 101.
So many options off of 101. This is route 1. Awkward. Needs to move. Tops for 8-7.
Game show.
Well done. 12 darter.
16th leg, Stephen to throw first. Game on.
It's finishing since the break has been spot on. Second break.
Yep. Now we're reaching a critical moment where, well, more so for Stephen Bunting. He cannot afford to get his throw broke at all from this point.
Well, roles were reversed when he beat Peter Wright 10-9, in that he had the darts. He was always leading from the front, and it was Wright who was playing catch-up.
Another 180 for Stephen Bunting.
5 in 6 legs for Bunting.
6th of the match. 11 in total now.
9 in the last 6 legs between them.
Bunting's average is climbed again. He's up to 102.66 now, with Noppert down at 94.38. There we go. Yet it's Noppert that leads. Timing.
You fancy a last leg decider?
It's going to be a best of 3, isn't it?
$58. Stephen to require 124.
No need to go for the treble 18.
45.
Noppert back on 284, can take his time.
In golfing terms, he would have been more favourable laying up there after those 2 blocker darts. Maybe going for an 18.
To level again at 8 all. Well, Noppert just missed double 12 for a 144 earlier in the match.
Second or third leg, wasn't it?
Yeah, leg 3.
Okay, then, to take this to a best of 3.
This is where this weekend he's been so good keeping his composure. Stephen Bunting. Oh dear. Well, averaging 100, is he going to be on the verge of defeat? Noppert to pinch one. And Danny Noppert, all of a sudden, is throwing for the match. It was Stephen Bunting who blinked first.
Onto the solar plexus, that one. That will have absolutely devastated Bunting. a leg he was in complete control of.
Well, we've got to praise them both. They really have played really well, but Stephen Bunting was in complete control and missed 2 darts to go 7-3 up. And since then, Danny Noppert has only lost 1 single leg.
100.
6 out of 7 for the Dutchman. 7 out of 8, and it's job done.
Yep. And it's looking more and more likely.
Terrific.
6-6 now in that table. Stephen had to follow that 180.
We've had 9 maximums, Chris, and 7 legs since the second break.
They both raised their game.
And fine margins. Bunting makes it 8-all.
96.
But
Well, it's a
now
coin toss, isn't it? Then at 8-all, anything
absolutely.
can happen.
And now he's just hoping Noppert makes a mess of it. But since that
Needed
second break, Danny Noppert hasn't done a lot wrong.
140.
And in his first full year in the PDC, Noppert on the verge of a major TV semi-final.
Took a gamble.
51.
Calculated risk.
Absolutely. Playing the percentages.
Well, what a shot this would be. So Danny Noppert, who was a couple of darts from going 7-3 down, has 2 more match darts. And he only needs 1. And Danny Noppert turns it round against Stephen Bunting. And the young Dutchman, who's only been a PDC player for 10 months since winning a tour card, is through to a major TV semi-final. Noppert will play Daryl Gurney in the semi-finals of the Players' Championship tonight here at Butlins in Minehead. Coming up next on the big stage, it's Gary Anderson against last year's runner-up, Johnny Clayton.